Hello, today is March 16th, 2023, and welcome to the All Around Natural Beauty RN channel, where we are passionate about helping female victims get justice. And we are using the umbrella of Justice for Shanquella Robinson. Today is going to be a quick update on the live from yesterday, where we read off the letters from Benjamin Crump and also attorney Sue Ann Robinson, the attorneys for Shanquella Robinson family, and also they had attached the statements from Mexico. We read through that. It went a little long when they weren't expecting. It was an 18-page document that we went through, and it took us nearly 2 hours to get through that. However, there is a video that had some related articles to it that I'm gonna play now and give a commentary on it, and so I'm gonna show how Mexico is the author of these lies and stuff like that. So, without further ado, I'm going to share the screen here, and of course, I'm gonna come back and do a live tomorrow night, which is Friday night, to kind of tie these ends together and stuff like that. So, and address y'all comments too. I see some folks do have comments, so let's share here. And I did drop this link in the description of the video, and also it's on yesterday's live too, so you can get it too, and it'll have all of this information you see over here. The cited sources are there, and this is the related article. This is what we missed. We didn't have time to go through yesterday. All right, so, oops. Wait a minute. I'm sorry, y'all. This is not going to have sound. 1 second. I need to do something here really quick. So I'm going to find my mouse. Okay, here we go.
Suspect in Shanquella Robinson's death named in letter sent to White House. A 26-year-old woman from North Carolina is wanted by police in Cabo, Mexico.
Sorry, y'all. Let me do this again.
New information tonight in a Charlotte woman's death in Mexico.
We are getting in some new information that a reporter in Mexico says is contained in the police report, and it conflicts with some information in the autopsy. Here's Channel 9's Joe Bruno tonight. Joe?
All right, that's that reporter again that we've seen, okay? So we know that this is the real news again, keeping up with this here.
Questions remain about how Shanquella Robinson died, but an attorney in Mexico says take what is on the police report with a grain of salt.
Wow.
Tequila Long's living room is filled with photos of her sister from her memorial service. She and Salamondra Robinson, Shanquella's mom, tell me they are grateful for the outpouring of support from the world.
Just to see your city backing you and everybody is supporting you and having your back, you can't beat that.
Long and Robinson are eagerly awaiting updates from the FBI and Mexican authorities on how Shanquella died. It comes as a journalist for a publication gave Channel 9 new details on what friends told police about what happened. The journalist for Metropala MX provided us with what he says is the text of the police report.
All right, now watch this, y'all. Here comes the math and science, all right? So on this side here, we see the police report.
We do not have a copy of the report to independently verify. According to him, the report says the friends told the responding doctor that Shanquella...
And he's talking about Geraldo report when he on his what his report was like. He never let us see the writing on it. It was this, and so he did the same thing here with these reputable news folks.
drank a lot of alcohol and that the friends wanted her treated in the room, not the hospital. The report text states Shanquella had poor verbal response when the doctor arrived and that she died within 3 hours. He says the police report lists her death as cardiac arrest. It doesn't mention the severe spinal cord and neck injuries that the death certificate lists as Shanquella's cause of death. The autopsy also doesn't mention alcohol. It states she died within 15 minutes of her injury and that Shanquella Robinson was found unconscious in her living room.
The autopsy should overrule the police report because the police.
He just said the autopsy should overrule the police report. Remember, I told y'all that the police aren't qualified to document this stuff. This is the stories. The police is in on the whole conspiracy.
The report is written by cops, and the cops are not forensics experts.
Fabian Menezes is.
He said the cops are not forensic experts. Okay?
Criminal defense attorney in Tijuana, Mexico. He says the police report shouldn't be taken as definitive fact.
Thank you.
It's just a document listing what officers were told by people on scene.
Thank you.
I would say that most police reports don't have the truth because it's either a hearsay or they're being custom tailored to what the police need.
Did you hear that? Custom tailored. Custom tailored.
Report.
The police report was written the day Shanquella died, 3 weeks before Mexican authorities launched a femicide investigation. That's the killing of a woman because of their gender. Long and Robinson say they are hopeful the FBI gets to the bottom of this and finds out what really happened.
I'm confident that they will.
His family has commissioned a private autopsy. They do not have the results back yet. They also.
All right. So that part of the document that I read yesterday, the fake autopsy report from Mexico is fake. There's no autopsy. We knew that back in November and December. We knew that then.
To say the coroner sent them a photo of Shanquella after she died, and she had a busted lip, swollen eye, and bruised face.
It mentioned nothing about any burn marks from CPR. I'm pull this back just a little bit more so he can list the injuries that was on the photograph that they sent after Shanquella expired.
None of that was in the police report.
Wow. All right, let's go back just a little bit.
Swollen eye and bruised face.
Wow. Let me go back a little more.
Photo of Shanquella after she died, and she had a busted lip, swollen eye, and bruised face.
Right.
None of that was in the police report.
And the autopsy report that we read last night from Mexico, talking about the burn marks that they could see underneath the clothes, more proof of Mexico's lies. Lies, lies, lies. Lies, lies, and more lies.
Erica.
All right. More lies, more lies, more lies. We go over here and pull this back up. All right, so I wanted to play that because we didn't get a chance to see any videos last night. It was most all reading. It was all reading and it was all reading and took all that time to get through the readings. But what I want to show you now is back on the document here. And I'm going to get it to be a little bit bigger. I watch it, use it on here. That helps out a little bit more. All right, so the first part, I'm not going to read it all again, y'all. The front part of it was, y'all can watch the video from yesterday, the live from yesterday. We went through it word by word, line by line. All right, so this front part here, this is from the attorneys, Benjamin and Sue Ann for Shanquella Robinson, right? They, list a good little thing there. Then this is their evidence that was turned over to them, right? We have the list, the sign-in list of the guest registration at Cabo Villas, cabovilla.com. We see here that here are the participants, 7 of them. I don't know why line 1 was kept blank. What was supposed to be in line 1, which to me starts off extremely suspicious that there's nothing here in this space here. Why is that, right? So here we go, more stuff from Mexico, right? First bone, right? Pick out a bone right there. All right, now the second bone, this here is Mexico's stuff here again. This here date is November the 19th. That was like at least 20 days after the incident from October 29th, right? This is a witness. So this here already witness statement from nearly 3 weeks ago, right? Right? And this here is supposedly an investigator from the homicide unit. Interviewed a male 39. And here is the story that this male told. Says, I am the administrator of the Villa Casa Linda 32 Colonia La Playa Residential Puerto Los Cabos. All these Spanish words here. France, Mitio Bondos Beach Club, Cali Party, Quino, Esquina, Pater, Gilliam in San Jose del Cabo, Baja California, sir. All right, so I won't have to read all that again, hopefully, in the rest of this here. It says, where I have worked for more than a year and a half. Once I observed on my cell phone the video circulating in social network where 2 of the guests who had registered in the villa appear, where one of them dressed in pajamas with shorts and blouse, possible color pink, white with black and light colored cap, appears hitting another female person who was naked. All right, so one way when you can tell that there's a lot of lies is all these details. So 3 weeks ago, right? And then they said they saw the video, and look at all of the descriptions. Like they're highlighting the description of the person that they want you to believe is responsible. You know, this is like I was saying, them throwing Day under the bus. Day about to get thrown under the bus here. All right. So here we go. They describe everything with the outfit she was wearing, all that good stuff right there. Hitting another female person who was naked. So at least here we can see that they are admitting that she was naked, right? The one who is hitting the other is the person named Dejanay Jackson. So again, we know that everyone is identifying that the person assaulting and toe tagging, unaliving, eliminating, expiring Shanquella is Dejanay Jackson, who I identified because I served as a translator on the day of the events when the authorities were in the villa conducting the proceedings. In the video, it can be seen that the headboard is illuminated by the sun rays. Now, why are they saying all of this in an interview, right? Why are they saying all of this in a statement? In a statement. Why are they putting this together to note the time of death? Why are they doing that? Why are they doing that in an interview that was conducted 3 weeks after the incident, right? That's a lot of information. That's a lot of details. A lot of details. Why? All right. So to me, this shows how they are trying to set the stage, set the scene by putting in all these details, right? All right. So let's keep going here. So all this is more deductions and all this old stuff here. All right, so I'm skipping around, y'all, because I already read all of this last night. But I'm skipping around to pick out the flaring bones, the obvious bones here in the situation. They are painting the picture here, right? They're letting you know that what time. They're giving you these are the mixing in the truth with the lies, right? And all these extra details and stuff. This here is one person's statement, right? It says, that is all I wish to state, which is they telling the time and all that stuff. So basically, it looks like they're trying to make sure that they are, out of it here, right? So they're giving all the descriptions and putting in the time and all that stuff there. Then we have another statement, interview report. Again, this is all coming from Mexico, Baja California Sur State Attorney General Office, right? And then we also remember that back in, when this first happened, they had ruled it alcohol poison and said there was no homicide. So now here we go. This one here, interview November the 17th, right? So this other one was what? The 19th up here and the 17th. So this one here was 2 days before that one. All right. And this here's another witness. And this one here says they are the lieutenant in tourism customer service concierge. They saying they have a bachelor's degree. Let me see what this person education is up here. So they're, the manager has a degree from a university. They're putting out their credentials and all that good stuff on this here interview. Okay. All right. So here we go. All right. This is my statement given to investigation agent Song Yi, name the agent they're giving stuff to, that are being investigated today after informing me the reason for my presence and the interview. I have been employed by Blank or Cabo Villas in the United States where I work as concierge in attention and customer service, right? So they're stating their job descriptions, all right? So this one here is pretty serious. So I'm going to go ahead and take a few minutes to just really read through it, but we'll stop and, break down the bones when we see it. All right. So where I worked as concierge in attention and customer service, I provide service assistance with doubts. Wow. With doubts. So I was kind of, taken aback on that there. What does this mean with doubt? Is this like shady business stuff? Any service that is needed. Wow. For approximately 3.5 years. On October 28th, I had been informed of the arrival of some guests to the Villa Casa Linda 32, which is located in Padre Quino, Puerto Banderos, Puerto Los Cabos, San Jose del Cabo, and Cali Parde Gillian. Good heavens, a lot of words. The day before I was sent to work, schedule of the villa that we are taking care of as concierge. So I knew that the guests of the concierge Linda Villa would arrive around 3 p.m. on October 28th. The main client was Dejanay Jackson with the phone number. Boom, boom, boom. They put her on blast. Everybody else stuff covered up here, but they put her on blast. Who contacted me around noon by text message to report that her flight had been delayed due to weather and that she would be telling me her new arrival. So here we see that Dejanay is in charge of the whole villa thing. She is the main guest connected to the concierge who job description states that they do, where did I see that at? that they render inattention and customer service. I provide service assistance with doubts, right? Any service that is needed. Any service that is needed, right? So this is what this person does. And Dejanay is the one that's in contact with the concierge, who's going to provide service assistance with doubts, and any service needed is the person that Dejanay is in contact with. Okay, so there's a red flag right there. Here we go. Then she asked me after the arrival. I need to wrap this up because I don't want this to be a super long video. I just wanted to kind of really show that video. And like I said, I just went over all this thing on yesterday's document, so y'all can watch that live and tune in. Come back, Friday, tomorrow, where we can, really take our time and really dive up in it. This here is super deep, y'all. Just like Nazir said, this here is deeper than y'all know about. So like, subscribe, and comment. And if you want to send material for me to assist here, we put out some more information, feel free to email me at allaroundnaturalbeauty@gmail.com. And I'll see y'all soon on another video. All right.